Welcome back. I finished the last segment where we went through the hunting cabin and found billion keys and all that stuff. And then I started this new segment where we were going to go and explore the sewers next, I think. And then I had a whole bunch of technology issues, so I think I solved it. I did like a hard restart. I unplugged my Azeron, I plugged it back in. I don't know if I'm even going to keep this into any of the segments, but it does the thing where like it thinks you're holding down a key and it just keeps doing it. So like I had crouched and it was like, well, you're going to stay crouched. And I was like, this is not happening at all. Not for any reason would I ever want to do that. So that was fun. So fingers crossed we fixed it this time. I haven't had these issues with my Azeron with any other game. So it's kind of disheartening. Like, I don't know if it's just the way that it reads the Azeron and it freaks out because it's not like the keyboard. But to me, playing with an Azeron is just so much easier than using mouse and keyboard, personally. So I don't know about anybody that played like Hogwarts Legacy. I tried so hard to play Hogwarts Legacy on a mouse and keyboard, and I just absolutely could not. So I don't know why I went this way, because we need to, if we're looking at the map here, the sewer map. So the old sewer entrance is here. So these maps are just like a little off enough to where they make no sense. But I think it makes sense when we're looking at these side trails. So the sewer entrance here, yeah, because Silver Lake Boulevard, residence houses, post service. So we're gonna look, because this is inside the sewer, right? So if we're looking to Farmer's Market, Farmer's Market's here and it's just a little bit over this way. So I think we're looking in this area. And I have another map that is on my phone that I'm gonna look at. Where am I? Pebble Lane. Hold on. I don't even know where I'm going. Pebble Lane. On my left. Okay, so we do need to keep going forward. Jeez. It's ridiculous. So ridiculous. Okay, so I think... Is this it? No. I think... Okay, yeah, because that's Dorothy's house, and it's somewhere around here. I don't think it's going to be in one of these houses. Unless you guys think it's going to be in a house. No, I can't unlock that. Can't unlock that. Okay. It has to be somewhere kind of obvious, right? Maybe I'll cut this out, because this goes up to the mansion. Let me look on the other map real quick. No parking, clearly. Maybe it's down here? Isn't that where we came from? Oh, wow, that's just a sewer entrance. Does this look like anything like a sewer entrance to anybody? I swear it's like down this alley, unless there's another alley, you know, because this goes to the house. Okay, hold on. Let's check the map again. Old sewer entrance. It's like in between here and the mansion, so I wonder if it is up here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Just a little too far off the beaten path that I couldn't find it. Okay. Okay, shoot, which way is the way that we came from? Oh, right here. Okay, so now let's pull up this, map. So, old sewer entrance, we can go left to the mansion. This looks like this is a door. Oh, I wonder if that goes to the the church. Let's go to the left, because there's less to explore on that side, it looks like. This is creepy, but, like, so fun. Does this just go up to the street? Seems like it, huh? Ooh, climb up. No, thank you. It's locked. You can literally... Ma'am. Or I'm assuming that we're a woman because I'm a woman. Can we not just open the fucking door? This probably goes up to the mansion. So I don't want to climb up because okay, you know what? I have to. The top has been sealed shut, thank God. I was like, I wasn't sure if we'd be able to come back down, but I'm glad I checked, so I didn't try to do that to get a shortcut to the mansion. Okay, so now from here... Old sewer entrance. We went to the left. You know, I wonder if this isn't right at all. Because none of this matches. If we're thinking that this is the old sewer entrance, then there should be a branch off, unless it's talking about this door that we can't get through. Okay, so that's what this is, but how do we get to this section? It should just be right next to the entrance, right? Huh. And then it forks here. Okay, so this we can open. That side we can also open. I'm assuming we're out this way now. I almost have a feeling that this... Or is this? I don't know. Let's do some... like left wall strats, I guess? No, let's do right wall strats. This is a very long... So maybe this would make sense if that's on the left-hand side. And then we're going to come across another fork. Absolutely not. Where? So now we're here. Oh, wait. Does it mean this is the old sewer entrance? And so we went down this way. That is a dead end. Oh, so we should have gone left wall strats. I did not mean to do that. Okay, let's go back. Let's do some left wall strats because that looks like it's shorter. I'm now tracking. I'm tracking what's going on now. Well, there's not even anything here. Okay. Someone close this behind me? Did I just go the wrong way? Oh my god, I'm so fucked. Hold on. Did I go back this way? I think I did. So this is closed on the inside. So then we'll go right at the Y. This is pretty large. It's crazy. Right at the Y. Okay, so now here we're gonna be where the farmer's market is. Is this open? No. That is also locked. Can I unlock it? I cannot. Okay. Hello? Sorry, the barrel's got in my way. Sorry if you guys looked at that map and instantly you were like, yeah, you idiot, that's... I just imagined that since the old sewer entrance was here and then the lines were there, that's where the door was. Okay, so we can't go that way. Can we at least unlock this eventually? It doesn't look like it. Well, that sucks. So we can't go here. So I see this is where doors are. So we can't go this way. We can't go this way. There's nothing here. We already went this way. That's blocked off. I don't know if we need to go this way. So let's go to the other side of the Y and see how we can explore that way. I'm glad I came back so that we didn't get all the way through here and then decide to come back. That would have been annoying. Okay, here we go. I'm really not liking these ASMR sounds of me running in the sewers. I mean, it feels pretty realistic, right? Okay, so this is just Another dead end. Just gotta inspect, make sure there's nothing hidden here. Oh my god. Didn't inspect it very well, did I? It's locked. So this is near the postal service. I wonder if this is how we get into... Because this looks like it's a door into the... I don't think we need to go in there. We need to go into the photography. But we don't have a key for that one yet. Okay, we're at a T now, so we're here. Let's go ahead and do left. And this goes near residential houses. I have a feeling this is going to be locked. Gotta try. What about this? Okay, so this is very clearly another like little pet peeve of mine where there's so much space, but it clearly wants us to go a certain area. So I feel like if that's the whole point of this whole thing, why have all of these locked doors that I don't have the capability to unlock if you want me to go to a certain space? Like, I can't even unlock it. Because usually if we have a key or it knows that we need a key eventually, it'll have like the unlock word or use item, but it doesn't there. So it's like we've literally traversed this whole sewer for this one door. Literally started here, have explored all the way through here just to get to here. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. And that one's unlocked. Okay. Just proving my point even more. It's fine. Hydration station. Sorry, that was a little slurpy. The fuck? Is this an... Oh my god, that's a morgue. I thought those were like soundproofing things for a second. Janitor's closet goes to the sewers? No way. You guys see that, right? Oh, good, oh, good, oh, good. Can I open any of these? Do I want to try to open any of these? I know this isn't really meant to be like a horror. I know it's like we're supposed to be like real detectives, you know, Batmaning it up or whatever, but I know I'm going to be talking a lot here, so sorry if I... Oh my gosh, so we have 2 keys there. Do we have anything we can read on top here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's crouch. What does this say? BH. For... Is that Bernard? Okay. Oh wait, what did that say? I'll read it. I called Dorothy last week. She told me something interesting about Sophia. There was a puzzle that she received from Matthew when she first started working at the mansion, a sort of birthday gift for her. In that puzzle, Sophia was to visit both hers and Matthew's favorite locations in Painscreek, and each location lays a clue that Matthew had written on the wall of the building exterior. The clues, when put together, will point her into the location of the gift. I thought it was a neat idea. Sophia's favorite places. Okay, why would someone like the post office? And where can I find Matthew's favorite places? Okay, so we're taking pictures of this. Because that is obviously have something to do with who killed Sophia. So this whole thing has turned from who killed Vivian to who's killed Sophia. I received an anonymous message this morning. It claimed that Scott wasn't Vivian's killer. Unfortunately, that's all I got. I've had my doubts whether Scott really killed Vivian. He sure had the motive, but upon reading all his diaries and looking through the investigation notes... Oh, this is Steve's notes? I can't help but think that Scott didn't kill Vivian. On the contrary, he was trying to find out who killed Vivian, as well as what really happened to Andrew Reed and Dr. Johnson. I still don't know if this anonymous person was a man or a woman, but they've helped solidify my thoughts on Scott. I received another message yesterday. It told me to look into Bernard, the mansion's butler. I can't help but feel that this person's trying to tell me something, but not exactly what. The message said I will find something in the house. Today I received a key in the mail with the initials BH. Does it stand for Bernard's house? I keep switching between Bernard and Bernard, sorry. My uncle, we pronounce it Bernard, but I know most people in the world say Bernard, so I've been trying to do Bernard. I've searched everywhere and read all of Bernard's diaries. Something just doesn't add up. Maybe it's like just a hunch or something that's thinking too much. But would he have really killed Vivian? There's something else about his entries that make me pause and wonder if he is indeed a murderer. I photographed all the pages. The thing that makes me think it's not Bernard is that he seemed to be, like, in love with her. Right? Because there was that part in his journal, a briefcase key. Okay. There was that part in his journal where he said, I am not even attracted to whatever that girl's name that he was looking into, but... Okay, was his wallet of importance? Or is that just to tell us whose briefcase that might be in? Geraldine Lane, New York. So this is Steve's journal, okay. He's not a good PI if he's leaving his shit everywhere, right? Okay, so we've got some more keys. We're gonna have to, it seems like, go back to Bernard's house. And then, what is this? Can I take this? No way. I have a hammer. I don't know what to do with it, but I have a hammer. Sick. Okay. The fact that there's no music is making me a little spooked. Electrical room. Electrical room. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know why that scared the shit out of me, even though I'm the one that did it. There's still no music. Still a little spooky. Okay. Can we use the elevator? Oh. Which key did I use to unlock that? Oh, was it just like a... Oh, it was just like a little twist one. Okay. Cool, so now let's go... Where was his office? I know I have the map. Okay, let's just use the map. Let's see. Mansion Hospital. First floor. Doctor's office is number 2. So we're here. We're staring at the kitchen, so we need to go across the hallway. That is the kitchen, right? Oh. No? We're here. So that was the kitchen. We just need to go down. Okay. Jesus. That scared me. I thought it was a head. I wonder if somebody pushed... No, because they said that they found Vivian in front of her home. Sorry, I'm just a little, like, on edge, I guess. Did I pass his office? Again, loser. Okay, Mr. Johnson. What do we got here? Everyone keeps everything on their desks. I know, but it just makes me feel better knowing that I at least tried in all of these other areas. Ooh. He's got a lot of awards here. Influential citizen. Okay. Okay, nothing there. Okay, so from Vivian. Dear Dr. Henry Johnson, I would like to thank you for your contribution to the Painscreek Community Hospital 2 decades. However, there have been reports regarding mishandling of funds designated for Painscreek Hospital, most of which came from the Roberts Relief Fund. This support was meant to help with the purchases of medical equipment and supplies, since a sum of nearly $16,000 or $160,000. And we have no other choice except to open an investigation. Until you are able to explain the discrepancies between your accounting and ours, we have no choice but to suspend all funding for the hospital at the time being. I will be meeting you and your accountant to solve these issues so we may continue to work. It's just so interesting that she's doing this after he helped her not only kill her mother-in-law, but then also was involved in like this 3-part accidental fury of killing Sophia.
Henry, I just received a letter from the NMB investigation firm regarding the use of the RRF funds. I need you to call me.
Is that Vivian?
Henry, we really need to talk. Please call back. What's going on, Henry? Why aren't you returning my calls? This is really important.
Okay. So that's why they suspected Vivian at first. 203. Okay, so this has to go to the inn. I wonder... Oh, the reception. They had little sections there. Okay, so maybe that's a reception one? Okay. Exit tomorrow to Charles Roberts. I don't know if it's a joke that you sent me the threat letter, but if you knew about the well, then you must have found out the truth. Just so you know, your wife was the one behind all of it. If you have any grudges, it's with her, not me. Just a witness in Sophia's death, nothing more. He absolutely... So we already have this note. So the person that sent this to, I think it was Mary. I'd have to check back in Steve's car, because that's where we found the original note. Whoever did this also sent it to Dr. Johnson. Okay, so let's go back to Steve's car once we're done here. I think this was the only thing that we really needed to get into, because now we have a shit ton of keys. I want to go back to the car, open up his briefcase, and then these two are for the mansion. This is for Bernard's house. Okay, so we've got quite a few things to go deal with here. Okay. I have to go this way. You know, there's such a big gap with the music that sometimes it gives me like chills, to be honest. Are we gonna see Vivian on the top? Oh, I have to go through the back. That's fine, I don't need to. Was that the whole point of the sewer, was just to turn the power back on? Because, I mean, that's kind of ridiculous, having to go all the way through the sewer just to turn the power back on. But I guess it's doing that so you progress through the game the way that it wants you to. And we've got a hammer, too. Used for fixing broken drawers? I don't know about you guys, but I have never used a hammer to fix broken drawers. Hammer or pull out nails, I've done that. Okay, sorry. Hella distracted. Okay, so Dorothy's house is right here. We don't have anything for Dorothy yet. I guess let's go to the inn and knock out Steve's car and the box real quick. I wonder whoever it is killed Steve too. That's not what I meant. Steven? Do I keep calling him Steve? Does this go here? But it says it's for a briefcase. Okay. Where have we seen Steve's briefcase? So this is Sophia then. I thought it was Vivian at first. Oh, Sincerely Anonymous. Okay, so this is from Dr. Johnson then. Interesting. I was there when it happened. The body was... Okay. Now that we're reading this in the eyes, knowing that it's from Dr. Johnson, is this... This is why he's missing funds from the hospital, because he's paying off the PI. Ooh. But that was before Vivian died, so never mind. That doesn't have anything to do with that. Dude. This game's fucking trippy. Okay, so... Wait, was there a briefcase upstairs and where Steven was staying? We should definitely try that. Which room is this? 203. Really? What? Oh, hospital room 203. I'm so stupid. That's fine. We'll go upstairs. Because I forgot that's where Trisha was staying. Let's see if there's a briefcase in here. There is. So let's open this bad boy. Oh man, I'm going so out of order now. Oh! This is what we were needing for the darts. Okay, so let's take a picture of this. Very nice, very nice. That's on the back of Bernard's door. The code for Charles' safe in the gallery is Vincent's birthday. How could I not have thought of that? Call Sheriff James, check his file. 7741. Oh, is that for sheriff? Because there was a couple of places there that we didn't have the codes for yet. I have to remember what Vincent's birthday is now. Shoot. Autopsy report. 3rd-degree burns, pneumothorax. Andrew? 44-year-old male with burns found at home, pronounced dead at scene. Completely charred over the face, neck, hands, heavily charred. Closer inspection reveals punctured lungs with an object similar to a switchblade or a small knife. Pneumothorax is possible cause of death, but the body is too burnt to confirm. Exsanguination? 61-year-old male pulled out of the car submerged. Victim's lungs do not contain water, which shows he did not die by drowning. Due to prolonged submerging of the body water, is estimated time of 16 to 12 days. Top right side of skull leading towards the front. Up and above the eye has a wide crack, usually caused by a sharp object in strong force. Front torso, face, black, position of forearms. Victim most likely succumbed to blood loss before being placed in the water. 55-year-old female found lying in front of the mission gates, pronounced dead at the scene. 12 centimeters wide and 17 centimeters deep. Crack found on the right side of the head. Impact caused by strong force with sharp object lacerations on front. So all of these people died from being stabbed, essentially. We found that... What did we find? We found the knife. It was in the cabin, right? I'm trying to remember where that picture was. Hold on. Photographs? Inventory. Can I look through my photographs? Oh, I am a woman, thank goodness. Is it this one? Other. P for photos. There we go. Meeting Trisha. So these aren't important, so I'll just keep them, whatever. Body handprints. Ooh. This was wiped clean, so that's a good. This is missing. That's also missing. We found blood there, and this was in Bernard's house. But this was definitely in the cabin. You can tell with the vibes. That's not to say that Bernard didn't have the capability of putting that into the cabin. Okay, I'm going to make my way back to the inn. I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, everybody. We've made it back to the hospital. We are on the 2nd floor. We're going to go to 203 now. That is the wrong way. 207, 206. We already ransacked that room. 203. Okay, here we go. Now that I'm using my big noggin. Oh. Okay, we're locking the only room that I want to inspect. So, you can clearly tell the PI went through here, right? But he didn't leave all the drawers open like you're supposed to. Ooh, this is the VHS tape that we're looking for, right? Happily ever after. It's not. Is the VHS tape in here? Okay, so this is obviously Trisha's room. Scott Brooks' body found by jogger with multiple stab wounds to the heart. This is making me really sad that all of these people are dying. And it's the same type of death that all of these other people got. So Scott died not too long after Vivian. And so I have a feeling Trisha's going to die not too long now because we found this. Scott Brooks, a star suspect in the Vivian Roberts case, was found dead yesterday. His body was found on the roadside along Maple Drive. Around 6:50 a.m., a jogger happened to find a body laying motionless behind a bush on the side of the road. He stopped to check if the person needed help, only to notice the body was covered in blood. He immediately called 911. Police arrived shortly around 7 a.m. Hold on. You're telling me in a town that takes me about 2 minutes to run across took the police 10 minutes to get to? Unless I guess there's not a I guess there's not a police station here. There's just the sheriff's office, so whatever. The estimated time of death was predicted to have happened 4 to 6 hours prior, putting the incident to between 1 to 3 a.m. Questions have arisen in regards to the murder, which Scott Brooks was the key suspect. Okay. I wonder if it wants us to investigate this spot. Maple Drive. It's close to the intersection. Okay, we'll remember that. Got another key here, Trisha. Looks like a room key. I guess there is another room in the, oh, this is Dorothy's. Why was Dorothy here? Oh, I wonder if this is a Dorothy room key, so we can go back to Dorothy's house. Yesterday, on hearing Scott was apprehended for the murder of her mother, Trisha collapsed. The hospital called this morning to inform us that it was just a nervous breakdown. However, they've suggested that she should stay here for another few days. Charles is asking me to stay by her side. It rained today. Trisha always hated the rain. She stayed in bed, tucked under the blanket, nearly the entire day. Here and there, she mutters Scott's name and out loud. She's cried herself to sleep a few times. It pains me to see her like this. Charles visits Trisha almost every day. Today, he was quieter than usual. All of a sudden, he told me that Vivian had been seeing another man, apparently a banker, for more than a year. He asked me if Vivian ever talked to me about it. I said I didn't know anything, but was sure that Vivian would never have done such a thing. Then I realized that Trisha was awake. I'm not sure if she heard our conversation. Sheriff Howard came by today. He asked me if I remember seeing anything suspicious the night Vivian died. I've already told him everything I know. It's frustrating to be asked over and over about things that I just want to forget. Before he left, I asked if Scott could really be the killer. He said he's wondering the same thing. If Scott's not the killer, then who killed Vivian? Derek came by to see Trisha. I asked him how he was doing. He said that the medical expenses for Wanda were more than he expected. Even with Charles's help, he's been forced to use up most of his savings. He's currently searching for a second job. He asked me if there was a future for him. Traveling with Charles made him see some of the rather ugly sides of the world. His mother is hospitalized with a terminal cancer, and seeing his best friend Trisha like this pains him. I didn't know what to tell him. Before he left, he leaned close to her and whispered, "Would it have been better if Scott just never showed up? Would you have chosen me?" I wish I never heard that. That's real sad. Okay, so we've got Dorothy's key now. Oh my gosh, we have so many keys. So many ways to go. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm trying to think what would be the best option here. How do I get out of here? There we go. Because we have Bernard's key, we have Dorothy's key. I almost want to go to Dorothy's first. Bernard's feels like there's going to be a lot to it. Like I have to do math for his side of... Oh, I went the wrong way. Like a fucking idiot. The darts and everything like that. I'm going to have to really try hard to focus on that. I might have to cut out a lot of it for you guys because I have to subtract red from yellow or whatever. I don't know. I think Dorothy is going to be the best bet. I'm also thinking about how we have that sewer map, and it makes no sense to have a freaking sewer map if there's the only one place for us to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is useless. I mean, I guess just so we don't get lost. But if we need a map for something that only lets us go to one place, and it's all the way at the end, then just make it way shorter. I mean, I get that it has to be, like, down below the town, but Jesus fucking Christ. It's so fucking aggravating. Maple Drive, so close to the mansion, probably around here is where he was found. So we're here. And then Dorothy's right here. Let's go to Dorothy's. And then... Or is... What's his name here? I can't remember anymore. Let's just go. Okay, I forgot that Dorothy was literally, like, right next to the hospital, so... Works out for the best. I went running around the town for, like, 60 hours. It's fine. I should have just looked at the stupid map that we have. Okay, so let's go up here. There's room key. Unlock. Yes. Hello, Dorothy. We've got another key. Oh, what is this? Pendant of Mother Mary. Okay. Oh, you don't want me to read any of this? There we go. Trisha Roberts. Oh, it's Trisha we've been seeing. Oh, oh my gosh. She jumped from the hospital roof. That's the picture that Steven has in his room that we saw of the spooky figure at the top. Yesterday morning, the body of Trisha Roberts was found on the grounds of Painscreek Community Hospital. She was pronounced dead at 7:20 a.m. According to Miss Thompson, she was starting her morning shift when she heard some sound near the reception area. She went to find Trisha lying motionless. Blood was flowing out from her head. She quickly called for Dr. Bennett, the attending physician for the day's morning shift, who brought Trisha to the emergency room. Unfortunately, it was too late. The hospital CCTV shows that Trisha Roberts was walking around the hospital around 6:30 a.m. She headed to the roof at 6:54, and a few minutes later, her body was found on the ground below. So it's Trisha we've been seeing throughout town, not Vivian. That really makes me sad. Sophia. I don't know if we have a code to this yet. Dear Dorothy, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude for all you've done for me. You've taken care of my store. On so many occasions, you've helped maintain its right spirit. It would be lying if I said I wasn't saddened by your departure. I will greatly miss you. I wish you all in your best endeavors in your new place. To invite me there once you settled in. This was after she left. Oh, it's Oliver. So she's been cleaning. Oh. This is to the post office. Okay. So we've got another code here. Damn. Oh, okay. Whoops, wrong side of the stairs. Sorry, I'm a little solemn now, guys. That's some really heavy stuff. To think that once she heard the news of Scott, she just offed herself. That's even harder. So if we're around here, we need to go to Black Pine and Town Center. Take a left. Because there's a shovel there that we need. I feel like I passed it. No? Yes. I should have gone down Walnut. For how small this town is, I cannot grasp the directions. Okay. So she quit from working with the Roberts to cleaning Oliver's store. Obviously, he was a damn good photographer. We've got some different music in here. What could Oliver have hidden? Other than the shovel that we need. Are we going to read some of Oliver's journals? I don't think we've read anything from Oliver besides some notes that he's, Jesus, written to other people. No. Okay. Nothing here. Is it a ruler? Okay, so I have a wrench now. Oh. Okay, and the shovel. July 17th, 1995, from Reverend Todd McDermott. Dear Mr. Oliver McGibson? What? Oliver Gibson, we regret to hear that Father Matthew will not be joining any part of the annual religious gathering event on July 18th till the 23rd in South York. We received Father Matthew's memo yesterday stating that he was not feeling well. I assume he has also informed you about his last-minute change. Please send him our regards. We wish him a swift recovery. What? Why would they be talking to Oliver? Because he's been there for so long? Oh, I gotta inspect the bathroom. Hold on, guys. Okay. Coast is clear. Bathroom is safe. Everybody in this town has a diary. I guess you didn't have TVs back then, so. Alright, we just attended Trisha's funeral this morning. Charles tried to be strong, but at the end of the ceremony his face was wet. Dorothy cried her heart out. It truly pains the soul to witness so many deaths occur here in Painscreek. Every one of those deaths was a person I knew, and some were very close to me. Among them, Vivian's death shocked me the most. Despite what the media said, I will not, for even a moment, believe that Scott killed her. It doesn't make sense to me. Trisha's death hurt the most, probably because I spent the last few years mentoring her. She was a smart, kind, and very talented. She was turning into a very promising young woman. With her passing, Charles has lost all of his family members. He's all alone. I can't imagine the pain he's going through. Dorothy left Painscreek early February, a month after Trisha's funeral. The hospital closed shortly after. By the end of the month, Charles had packed and departed Painscreek for good. Wanda passed on March 12, 1996. Her cancer had spread too far and too deep. The doctors could not save her. 2 weeks after her funeral, Derek moved out of Painscreek. Autumn is approaching. My photography store will be closing by the end of the month. I have many things to say, but there's no one left to confide in. Anyways, I've been thinking about retiring for quite a while now. Maybe the time has come. Oh, Oliver. What did I get from you? Shovel and a wrench. Okay. So Oliver's innocent, right? Oh, wait, I still have to go upstairs. Okay, and I cannot unlock it. Okay, Oliver is indeed innocent. So here's the thing. Do we dig up Sophia? No, I think we should wait. Because the time capsule is also in there, but we do need to dig up Sophia. But I feel like that's going to be close to the end. So let's go ahead. We've got Bernard's here. We've got the music box. I'm going to go back to Bernard's house. There's just something about his story that is starting to feel a little fishy to me, especially with all of the notes that we've been reading and how I think he killed her on accident, if we're being honest. If he killed Vivian, I think it was on accident because he was upset that she wouldn't choose him over Charles, even after Charles, like, fucked him over. Okay, so there's nothing down here that needs a key. Wonder if it's this. Okay. Oh, jeez, that, like, red light scared me. He has to have the VHS tape. Ooh, are you guys ready for something juicy? I drove Vivian today since Derek is out of town with Charles. As I was driving, we talked. She expressed that despite having a successful business, she felt empty and tired. Trisha hates Vivian for trying to stop her from seeing Scott. She seems to be really bothered by the name Vincent, and her relationship with Charles seems to just be for show. By the name... Okay. I wish I could comfort her. She's going through so much right now. If only I could convince to Vivian how much respect I have for her and how much I admire her. Okay, so... This is when Scott asked Trisha if she had a little brother named Vincent, and Trisha asked Vivian that, right? Okay, ever since Trisha brought up the name Vincent, Vivian has been pretty quiet. I just need to keep reading. Everything gets answered in literally the next paragraph. Even during dinner, she hardly spoke. I can barely remember the last time Vivian appeared happy. I don't think anyone can blame her. Wanda hasn't been coming to work for a while now. Her illness is getting worse. I wonder how she's coping. Derek wasn't available to drive Vivian again, so I offered to help. It's been a month since I first drove for her. She's been opening up more to me, telling me about the struggle she's faced with. Her rocky relationship with Charles, how she really dislikes Scott. Sometimes I would give her some suggestions, and she would ask when she asks what she should do. Other times she just wants someone to listen to her. Mostly I'm happy to be with her. Vivian seems rather distraught recently. During the afternoon tea gathering, I stood outside the room and tried to listen to the conversations. She feels miserable about being with Charles. They hardly look at each other, let alone speak. Personally, I don't think Charles deserves her. I finished reading Vivian's biography. Half the facts were incorrect. The writer should have done his homework better. Okay, sir. Sometimes when I'm driving for Vivian, she asks me to drop her off at the corner of the street, typically in front of Tom's Cafe. She's always telling me that she'll make it back home on her own. It aroused my curiosity, so after dropping her off today, I parked the car and watched her. She ordered a cup of coffee to go. She then left the cafe and walked up the street for about 5 minutes to a residential area. She stopped in front of an apartment and pressed the doorbell. Shortly after, a man in his early 30s wearing a suit opened the door. He leaned over and hugged Vivian. She gave the coffee to him, and they exchanged some words. I couldn't hear what they said, but they entered the apartment together. Who is he? This is the 6th time I followed Vivian. After she went into the building with the guy, I parked the car nearby to wait for her to come out. Is this considering stalking? Yeah, it is considered stalking, bro. About 2 hours later, a cab stopped in front of the apartment. Shortly afterwards, Vivian came outside, and the man followed closely behind. They chatted for a bit. Vivian looked extremely comfortable with him. Before leaving, she kissed him on the cheek. What's going on? I tracked down the guy. He works at a bank. The place they meet is his apartment. How could she do that? Who the hell is he? I reported sick for the 3rd consecutive day. As I laid in bed, I kept thinking on why Vivian would be seeing another man. No matter what Charles did to her, she has to keep her faith in him throughout the years. She has kept her faith in him and throughout the years. How could she be having an affair now? She's better than that. She's supposed to choose me. He totally killed her, and then anybody else that went stalking to find more information. Oh, no, I want to pick up that picture. No. Give me that one. Pick up. Bitch. Oh, Bernard did it. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Bathroom. This is awful. Somebody else. PI previously. He finally opened up all the drawers. He learned bathrooms where all the secrets are. Just because I'm like expecting one of these times that I'm gonna find someone behind the door, you know? Okay, another diary. Ready? You guys all hydrated? Day 1, the hospital gave me these pills. They are supposed to help fight depression. Day 2, I feel slight dizziness. It might be the food I ate this morning. Day 3, the dizziness comes and goes. I'm still able to work, not a big problem. Day 5, it's my day off today. I didn't take the medication. By the evening, I started to think about Vivian. Day 8, I had to drive Vivian again, so I took double the dosage. I had a migraine for the rest of the day. At least I didn't have to think about her. Day 11, couldn't Vivian stop seeing that guy? Why can't I stop thinking about it? Day 12, now I know that my dizziness comes from these pills. Day 20, the pills, they don't seem to work anymore. It doesn't matter if I take them or not. I can't stop imagining Vivian and that guy are doing. I can't stop imagining what Vivian and that guy are doing when they meet. Day 32, I stopped taking the medicine. Okay. Oh no. This bro is hella guilty. Okay. So we're going to be talking through this a little bit. Since I have the pictures of the rules, and we're going to be looking at the picture that I have of. So the other dart is in the, I think it's the double points for the 18. So this is double points, this is triple, this is 50, and these are just singles. So if we go back here and look, oh shoot, where was it? Here. Yellow darts from points from the red darts total. So I'm looking at now the picture that I took of the dart scoring. So the outer ring is double, that inner ring is triple, and then the outer bullseye is 25 and the inner bullseye is 50. So now everybody get your calculators out. 18 times 2. I know 18 times 2, but I'm doing this in my calculator. So 18 times 2, 36. Should I be doing? No, that's fine. And then 20 times 3 is 60. So we've got 96 plus 50. Okay, 146, and we have to subtract that from 501, right? So that's 355. So we've got 355. Remember that, guys. And then we've got 2 plus 7. Wait. I can just go 155 minus 2 minus 7, right? And that would be 146? That doesn't seem right. Hold on. I'm caught in my cat's trap. There we go. He decided to start playing with my bracelet. But it's 4 numbers. Would it be 0, 1, 4, 6? Shit. Okay, guys. We're gonna speed this through for you, so you don't have to see me struggle with math here. Okay, 1, 3, 7. Finally figured it out. Jeez. Okay. Whoops. X. When the police reported that Vivian was murdered, I was floored. I still don't know what to do. My mind is blank. All I can think is, how did it happen? How can Vivian be dead? Okay, so he didn't do it. Everyone's mourning about Vivian's death. People are coming or calling in to express their condolences. Charles hasn't been out of his room for days, and Trisha's crying her heart out. Dorothy has been assigning busy work to all the mansion employees, hoping that it'll all take their minds off of Vivian's death. Samuel, our security guard, has been reviewing all the tapes for the past 2 weeks and giving any suspicious activities. I wish I could be of any help. Scott is just apprehended for the murder of Vivian. Is that true? No one would have thought of that. I could never, ever believe that Scott would be capable of killing someone, let alone Vivian. Yet it makes me so mad. I feel confused. Trisha was admitted to the hospital today. She's had a nervous breakdown after finding out that Scott could be her mother's killer. Her condition has been getting worse the past few weeks. If we properly help her, Charles finally decided to seek help from the hospital. Matthew never believed that his son killed Vivian. He hired some fancy lawyer to defend him. Scott's been released on bail today. It's beyond ridiculous. I don't think Scott should have been released at all. Despite the insufficient evidence, he killed Vivian. I know that he's guilty. Everyone knows it. They should have gone ahead and prosecuted him. The maids were cleaning the mansion when they found some stuff belonging to Vivian, a key and some stationery. I asked Charles what he'd like to do with them, but he told me to take care of it myself. I brought them back to my place. Vivian's death has caused lots of grief to everyone, especially Charles. After hearing how heartbroken Charles was 2 nights ago, I can't bear to see him suffer anymore. Scott should pay for what he did. Okay, we finished Bernard's story. Hello? I want the key. Looks like a desk key. Somewhere in Vivian's house, then? Is there anything we can do? Ooh. I need to pull out the nails. You know what I can do? I am aghast. Why would I pick this up? Okay. Cool. So that's why his knife downstairs is missing. Oh, I just got spooked. Oh god. Please tell me Bernard's dead so he can't fucking kill me. He seems like the guy that would kill me. Seems like the kind of person that would be extremely upset over something like that, you know? Okay, let's see what we've got here. Should we go back to the mansion? I don't know what this is for. This... a desk key. This goes back to the house, I think. But we also have a code for the sheriff's office. Let's see. We are around here. Sheriff's office is pretty out of the way, so let's go ahead and get that over with. Oh, but we're like right next to the house. Oh, is this where... Oh man, so this is like right where Scott was found. Right? Because this is the exact scene. Is there any evidence or anything here? I don't know why I would be looking for evidence. It's literally suspicious that it's right across the way from Bernard's house. Okay, no. I know we have a lot for the mansion. I know there's going to be a shit ton of evidence there at the mansion. Let's just go ahead and go back to the sheriff's office. We have that code. I really want to see what that goes to, because that's one of the first locations that we went, and we had a lot of things that we weren't able to even... I went the wrong way. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and dig up Sophia's grave. And the time capsule, but I don't know where that would be. My voice keeps cracking. Sorry, guys. Can I examine anywhere now that I have a shovel to try to get the time capsule? Is it gonna let me bury her? Or dig her up, I mean? Doesn't look like it. I don't think I'm ready yet. These girls probably buried the time capsule somewhere around here. If I were me and I was a little girl, I'd bury it in the corner. Somewhere you'd remember, right? Or by a tree? Am I even supposed to find the time capsule? Probably not. Interesting that Magdalena's buried here. But not other members of her family. I guess it makes sense to not have so there's another key there. I bet you the time capsule's back there. Okay. Sorry, I just got really distracted. Makes sense that Vivian's not gonna be buried with her because she didn't like her, you know. Yeah, this way. Here we go. I probably could have cut through there. This is fine. We also want to check out the birdhouse. Because isn't there on a map that I took a picture of that Scott had where he was talking about the birdhouse? So there has to be something with that. I just want to try to tie up loose ends. Maybe I should try double checking a few places. Does this have anything on it, or is this just like a way to show me how to pick items up? Okay. What was the code that I needed? Here. It was 0774, right? Oh shoot, I gotta look at my notes. Hold on. Okay, we can delete the dartboard. We figured that out after like 600 hours. 7741. So really nothing close to what I had. Classified. Read. To Sheriff Howard, the crack in Vivian Roberts' skull shows that the weapon was used Harvey and sharp end. Something like an axe would fit the description, which Bernard's case had been broken into. So if it was him, he wouldn't have done that. But you'd think he would have reported that. It causes a crack that big. The attacker must be rather strong. I'm assuming it's either a man or a strong woman who experienced the use of the weapon. The victim must be facing the attacker because of the lacerations found in front of her torso, as well as the backside of her forearm, showing she tried to block. Oh. The fatal strike landed on the right side of the victim's head, just above her right eyebrows. This classifies the following: that the victim was facing the killer was strong enough to land such a clean, deadly blow, and the killer is left-handed. Since the murder weapon was never recovered and confirmed, my assumption of it being an axe still remains, since this is by doing solid under the circumstances. Okay. Ooh. A car key. Ooh. Did Steve lock his stuff in here? Record of alibi. So Charles Roberts, I wasn't there when my wife was killed. I left for New York July 18th to attend a conference meeting that was supposed to be held for supposed to be back on the weekend. However, I received a phone call from our butler, Bernard, informing that I could not believe what I heard. I cut my shit. Okay. Matthew Brooks. There was an annual religious gathering event in Hartford where pastors from different churches in our state's vicinity meet to discuss. It started July 18th and ran for 5 days, so it ended on July 23rd. He didn't go because we read that thing in Oliver's that said that he was missed and that he fell ill. Oh, Matthew. Bernard Hopkins. I was preparing for the fundraiser event when I felt sick. However, there is no one who can really do my job, so I kept working. At about 9 in the evening, I was too sick to continue, so I bid Vivian a good night and headed back home. Dorothy Patterson saw me leave. No, there isn't anyone that lives there. I live alone. Dorothy, yes, Bernard was not feeling well that day, so he left earlier than usual. However, he finished his work before he left, and I saw how sick he appeared. I wondered how he could have kept on working. Well, I guess that's why the Roberts family trusts him so much. Me, I was around the mansion making most of my time, either preparing food or making sure that either maids were doing their jobs, a fundraising event, which would be held. I locked the doors and went home by myself. I know I live alone. Mary, I had been working in the kitchen the past few days. Jimmy's Bakery was supposed to deliver cakes, but a few days before the event, they called to inform us they couldn't make it. Suddenly, I was in charge of the cakes. I get so mad. Okay, so I'm not interested in Mary. Right, Derek, a little interesting. I remember dropping off Mr. Roberts at the airport on July 18th around 2 p.m. I was supposed to come back after that drive around for Vivian, but she told me to take a break since I haven't had a day off in quite some time. I decided to visit a friend of mine who lives in upstate to West Dakota. Okay, can you guys tell me what West Dakota is? Because I'm in America and we have North and South Dakota. Yeah, anyways, what sort of friend? An elementary school buddy that used to live here but moved when he received a scholarship. I stayed at his place for a few days before coming back to Painscreek. Yes, he can vouch for me. I have his number at home. I can give it to you later. Derek never gave me the number. Interesting. Okay. So I think now we're officially done with the sheriff's office, and we have a key to what's his name's car. Okay. So I think this is going to be a good place for us to end it. This is sorry. So this is going to be a good place for us to end it. I think that we have so much to do. I want to go back and kind of look for other things because we can see with Bernard's there was like little small things that we could use with the hammer. So I'm going to go back to, I think the cabin will be closest, and then I want to go everywhere but the mansion, basically, because the mansion is where all of this is circling around, and that's where we're going to get our answers, I think. So please stay tuned next time. If you guys are interested in this, we will have another segment that's going to drop soon. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one.